American Pickers Danielle Colby reveals NSFW pick amid incredibly painful medical condition. The star posted a nude photo of herself laying in the ocean water as she stared sultrily at the camera. Danielle posted the scandalous photo on her Instagram and captioned it, reminiscing about the warm sun on my skin. However, the 46-year-old American Pickers star refrained from giving her fans any updates on her surgery and medical condition. Fans begged the star for an update in her comments. One posted, "I hope you are feeling better. Sending prayers your way." Another said, "Wishing you all the very best and I sincerely hope the operation is successful." Danielle has been open about her journey with uterine fibrosis, a non-cancerous growth in the uterus. 2 days ago, Danielle revealed her struggles both on Instagram and in a lengthy blog-style post. Before she went under surgery, she shared her 2 sisters came to visit her at the hospital. Danielle wrote on her Patreon, "My sisters, Tara, Left and Annie, right, have their birthdays so close we normally just celebrate them together. It's a trip to celebrate holidays since none of us grew up doing it." She went on, "We never do it exactly right or according to plan, but I hear that's probably normal for holidays, right? It's been a long time coming. We just don't get together enough, so today was special." Danielle went on, "I wanted to spend time as a trio again before the surgery in a few days. After I'm better we will do it again with whiskey." The post comes just days after the History Channel star revealed her diagnosis. Late last week, Danielle confirmed her surgery and opened up about the incredibly painful ailment on Instagram and Patreon after telling fans she was on bed rest. Danielle took to Instagram to share a photo of herself in the hospital sitting in a chair hooked up to a machine. She appeared in good spirits, though her face was partially covered with a surgical mask. She held up a coffee as she sat for a treatment, which she didn't discuss in her post. In her caption, she wrote, "I have a lot of feelings right now, but my most prevalent and overwhelming feeling is gratitude. If you want to know more about my health journey you can read my very lengthy post on Patreon. There's too much to even begin trying to explain it all in the limited space allowed here." On Patreon, she posted a lengthy blog-type piece in which she revealed that she will be having surgery. "First, I want to say how happy I am that my daughter Memphis and her partner Oliver, their 2 dogs, their 2 cats have all safely made it home to Illinois. She lives close to me, my son is close, and the hospital where I'm having my surgery is very close too. There's a really great noodle shop that's 10 minutes away. So I have found my own little slice of heaven here in Illinois to rest and recuperate for the next 4 months or so," Danielle shared. She went on, detailing her diagnosis and what led to it. Danielle posted, "About 4 months ago I shared with Mike's girlfriend Tish that I was having a terrible time on set managing my menstrual cycles. It seemed like I was always bleeding, it was always an excruciating amount of pain, feeling like I was being held back from a lot of opportunities because I couldn't figure out how to control the amount of pain I was living with. She talked with me for a while about the importance of getting into the gynecologist and making sure that everything is okay. So about 3 months ago I was finally able to find a female gynecologist, get into an appointment, have multiple exams and understood more about what was happening in my body. I'm extremely thankful for this conversation with Tish because I found out that I have uterine fibroids." Danielle noted in her blog post that it didn't really sound like a big deal and she didn't quite understand what her diagnosis entailed. She wrote, "I kind of figured maybe I just have a bumpy uterus and I can live with it." The History Channel star went on, "My doctor informed me that this was not a situation and I couldn't live with it. In fact, this is a situation that needs to be addressed as soon as possible surgically." During the exams, because of the number and size of the fibroids, she was not able to procure a proper biopsy sample from the area that she was most concerned with. She informed me that I was going to need to have my uterus removed regardless of whether the biopsy came back cancerous or not. "My uterus is enlarged and heavy with fibroids, so it's causing a lot of distress elsewhere in my body." Danielle shared with fans her struggle to find a good doctor in the first place, writing in her post, "I've known I've not been well for about 3 years. During those 3 years we were passing through COVID, and I could not get into a gynecologist to save my life. It took me 3 years to finally find a female gynecologist. And I had to travel from Puerto Rico to Illinois to find her." Through it all, the TV personality has had plenty of people in her corner. Danielle credited Jeremy Shute with being her support throughout all of this. She detailed his own struggles as a result of her diagnosis and what goes into caring for her. He's had emotional support from my children and my family and physical support from time to time when needed, she wrote. But this affects him every day. From the time he wakes up in the morning, doses out my medication to me, cleans the house by himself, does the laundry, makes breakfast for me, doses out more of my pills, runs and gets more necessities, gets back home, checks in on my pain, put me to bed at night on the couch, because it's the only place I can find comfort, sleeps alone in bed, otherwise I will keep him up all night. She added, it's impossible for me to sleep right now for any length of time because of the pain that I feel. I have been bleeding for 2 months and he has been the one to take care of me, make sure that I am clean, fed, loved and prioritized. The star also revealed how she's been managing. Uterine fibroids are incredibly painful, she shared. Last night was the first night that I figured out how to properly understand my pain management. I've always been afraid to take drugs. I smoke a lot of weed, but outside of that I don't enjoy taking pills and medications. In addition to managing her pain, Danielle has been receiving other treatment at the hospital. She wrote, part of my luxuriating process right now is getting iron infusions twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have really come to enjoy going in for the iron infusions because the nurses are so gentle and incredibly helpful and really nice to talk to. Again, this facility is completely understaffed. Yet somehow they make sure to take care of everybody to the best of their ability. Tuesday was my last iron infusion. We brought them donuts and I'm not gonna lie, it made me cry knowing that I won't see them regularly anymore. She noted that surgery was impending, even telling fans when she would go in. Danielle told her fans, I do have my surgery scheduled within the week for a hysterectomy. So in a week, I will have some relief. I will have a different kind of pain, but I'm excited to be closer to the process of healing from this. I don't exactly know what to say right now in terms of how I'm feeling because I'm just feeling a lot of everything. Mostly I just feel thankful. She concluded her post by thanking health care workers. If you're a health care worker, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't say thank you enough. I can see it in everybody's eyes that they're exhausted, yet somehow, something drives them to continue to go to work every day in an environment where the risk is high and the pay scale is not.